Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero, and I want to put a thought in your head. What you do when no one's looking. What you're doing when no one's around. That's who you are. That's who you really are. Those habits that you have, those things that you do when there's no possibility of anybody seeing you, anybody catching you, that's who you really are. That's some hard pill to swallow, isn't it? Let me tell you a story of what happened this past week. I had some people come over to paint. A whole team of guys show up. As long as their supervisor was on the job site, they did their job, let's say. They weren't the world's fastest, but they did their job. As soon as that man took off to another job site to check another crew of painters or buy some more paint or whatever, as soon as he left, as the smoke of his car was still in the air and visible, these guys were running down the ladder, running to my outside patio furniture, taking their shoes off, and doing nothing. There was one day that the boss came and left at 11 o'clock. It was a Wednesday, middle of the week. By 11:15, these guys have moved into my yard. I mean, literally moved in. Tanning position and all, hands behind the head. They stood in this tanning position, enjoying life, and supposed to be painting. Yeah, anyway. By 1:15, they got up, and I was like, oh, okay. Finally, would have get them, they're going to start painting again. I just wanted to see it. This is like a living experiment. At 1:15, they picked up all their clothes. They said, okay, they're going to get dressed because, whatever, they were tanning. They went to their truck. They used some of that stuff to take the paint off their hands that they had only been on since this morning because they only painted for about an hour and a half. Got in their trucks and went home. See, when their boss wasn't around, they didn't work. When their boss wasn't around, they didn't do anything. Now, let me tell you something. They did this every single day. They took multi-hour breaks every single day. And one of the people on the crew was a young kid, no more than about 22 years old. He immediately gravitated to his phone. When he was up on the ladder, he was on his mobile phone. All he did was be on his mobile phone. When everybody else, those guys were smoking cigarettes like chain smokers, I give him credit. He didn't smoke, but he was on his mobile phone, laughing, giggling, watching stupid videos, or maybe funny videos. I don't know. I wasn't able to see his videos. But the thought occurred to me, he wasn't investing his time. He's 22 years old. He shouldn't be on a paint crew. He should be studying. He should be making sure he's not on that paint crew. My point is, you are what you do when no one's looking. That's who you are. Whether you're 22 years old, 40 years old, or one of these guys, look, he's about 60 years old. The reason why where you are, the reason why you think the thoughts that you think, the reason why you're in an economical position, the reason why you're in the marriage you are, it is because it's your fault. It's because you haven't put in the time when you needed to put in the time to avoid the place that you are now. When no one's around, I'm not just talking about today. I'm talking about let's go back a month, a year, 10 years, a decade. Let's go back to college. Let's go back to high school. What work did you put in when nobody was around? Let's go to your job or a job in the past that didn't work out well. Did you put in the extra work? Did you put in the extra work for you so that you shined? Did you take the extra job? Did you do the extra project? Did your career take off? Let's go to a deeper one. Your marriage, your relationship in the past. Did you put in the work? Did you do the extra things that needed to do to keep that marriage, to keep that relationship going so that you're not in the situation you are today? Do you understand? Everything that's happening today is a reflection of the work that you did not put in the past when you're supposed to have put in the work. Instead, maybe you were like that 22-year-old kid. You spent your time giggling watching videos. You spent your time doing something else when you should have been investing in the things that make a difference, not only today, but in the future. Everyone feels they deserve it. Everyone's caught up on their own stuff in their own lives. Look around you. No one cares. No one gives up. Do you understand me? No one cares about your issues. No one cares about what you've gone through. No one cares if you've had a sick family member. No one cares if a family member has died. No one cares if you lost an arm or leg. People only care about their issues. So if the world is that way, and it is, the more countries I travel to, and I'm traveling to more countries I've never traveled to before, and it is reiterated, it is amplified over and over again, people only care about their own lives and their own issues, and they don't even care about their other family members' issues. They only care about their own. And I've seen in some marriages, people truly only care about themselves. They don't even care about their husband or wives, their sons or daughters. And let me tell you, there are a lot of men out there who have kids and they don't give two craps about them. I'm only speaking about men. I can't speak about women. You ladies out there, you can speak for yourselves and you know where I'm coming from. Have you really done everything you could for your kids? And a lot of them go, yes, of course, of course. Sorry. The reason why you are where you are is because you haven't put in all that time. And today, you're going, oh, why? You know, I think about all these people who spend all this money on weekends for years, drinking, doing drugs. And you ask them, no, I never did drugs, lying dog. Do you drink a lot? No, I don't, lying dog. And look at their lives today. They're broke. Or they need money, or they need help. Or then their health is not doing well because they a little bit had too much fun way earlier. I can't stand when people tell me that. Yeah, I had a little too much fun, Thomas, when I was younger. You know, health is not so good today. Am I supposed to give you sympathy? That in the time when you should have been busting butt, in the time when you're probably making your most amount of money, where you should have been helping out poor people, you should have been helping out people who didn't have a chance like you did. Instead, you use all that time to focus on you, to get yourself drunk, to get yourself high, and to destroy your body. So today you probably need a new organ, and now you want sympathy. I'm all over the place because this is it. You are who you are. Because what you do, when you were alone way back then, when you were alone yesterday, and when you're alone right now, that is why you are where you are. That's it. That's it. You know, athletes are amazing people. When they have alone time, they hit in the weight room, going for a run, going for a swim, going for a bike, practicing some jiu-jitsu moves, doing some push-ups, doing some sit-ups, going out to the outside gym and working on the free bars set up in public places. In poor countries, they're taking a couple of pieces of metal they find, put some concrete at the end, and they turn that into a weight room. Athletes are amazing because when they're alone, they're putting in the work. Because they know that a moment from now, an hour from now, a day from now, a week from now, they could have a competition or something where they got to show up and they have to be at their absolute best. How come you haven't had that attitude? How come you don't have that attitude now? How come when you have time now, you spend it going, oh, I deserve this. Oh, I deserve to smoke this cigarette. Oh, I deserve this cognac. Oh, I deserve to kick my feet up. Let me tell you, a lot of you out there, not a lot of you out there, I'm talking to you directly, you. How often do you want to kick your feet up? If you kick your feet up all day long, would you do that? You know, last night I went to watch TV, went to watch a movie. Haven't done that. I can't remember the last time I did that. Seriously, it's been, I can't remember the last time I actually said, let me sit down and watch a damn movie. 20 minutes in the movie, I couldn't do anymore because it was like, this is too boring. The movie was exciting. It was the Keanu Reeves movie where John Wick. So trust me, that's enough action in that movie to keep me going. But I couldn't sit still. I had to get shit done. Too many things to do. Now, there's nothing wrong kicking back and enjoying life. But the fire within you should be driving you. And it should be allowing you so that you have multitudes, infinite number of future opportunities for you to sit back on the sofa and watch John Wick, or sit on the beach and watch the sunset, or watch the sunrise, while somebody's fanning you and maybe feeding you grapes. That's why you should be grinding now. That's why when you're alone now and there's nobody around, you shouldn't be on downtime. You should be on, what can I get done? You should be online watching YouTube videos teaching yourself something. Watching it over and over again for free. Go on Udemy. Udemy.com. It's not advertisement. Great website. Free courses by tens of thousands of experts all over the world. Teach you whatever you want to know. Do you know everything you want to know? Have you achieved all your dreams? If you're not, it's time to grind. Go forth. Spread beauty and light. Get off your butt. Get off your mental butt. Push yourself. We have a recession that has started all over the world. We have energy prices going through the roof. Whatever money you're made, you have less of it for you and there's more for the energy company. Food prices have gone up between 30 to 90%. Whatever money you've made is now going to the food companies. It is time to grind because what's coming, we need the best of you. The best of you. So why the hell are you saying I need downtime? What's coming ain't for downtime. What's coming is pretty bad. So let's go, baby. Now's the time. Right now. Forget the drinking, forget the smoking, forget the putting the feet up. It is time to grind and make it happen. Got it? The summer is over. Winter's coming. As they say in Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. But for you and me, it doesn't matter. Because we put in the work. Because we believe in ourselves and we believe that no matter what someone says, no one can stop us. No one controls our destiny. No one controls our current moment. No one controls our attitude. Nothing you say, nothing you do will affect me because I belong there and I know that I'm already there. It's just a matter of time before I get there. That's your attitude. Don't move from that. Again, go forth, spread beauty and light, and kick some ass. Summer's over. Winter's coming. We're not going to be cold. Got it? Good. I'm Thomas Anglero. I truly love you. I truly believe in you. No doubts, baby. No doubts. You got this. You have absolutely got this, but you got to push yourself. You got to have that dream, that vision that you have of you. And it can't just be of money, and it can't just be of materialistic crap. It has to be of dignity. Who are you deeply? Who do you want to be? What do you want to feel when you are alone? That vision, that feeling, that's what you're grinding for. Make it happen. Make it happen. There's nothing wrong with a nice car. There's nothing wrong with tens of millions of dollars. But be happy. Be healthy. Be in love. When you surround yourself with those three things, there'll never be a winter ever again for you. Every day summer. I love you. Take care. Until next time.